It is so much more than a TV. It is like an entire entertainment center. I love this TV so much. I'm buying a new condo. I bought 4 of them. And I will tell you the truth. TVs have become so crazy affordable. I bought the 85-inch, and you know what? Everybody was like, oh my God, that's so big, so big. I put it on the wall, and it was like, perfect. In fact, I went, if we sold a 90, which we probably will soon enough. But so today we're doing 43, 50, 55, 65, 75, and 85. Many of the choices are already very, very limited. Like, I mean, I have 10s in some of them, okay? Oh. If you want to do this, we're going to quickly switch over here to Bill and let you see some of the features of this TV. It is outstanding. I mean, it is so off the charts. It's not a dream. It is a fantasy that you are going to have realized today. And again, if you buy the 43 or the 50-inch, we will let you finance that on our HSN credit card for 12 months. So, okay, if you want to finance that for 12 months, how much would for the 43? $37.49. $44.99 if you want the 50-inch, okay? But all the rest of them, if you want the bigger ones, it's almost better because you almost paid less, but you just paid longer, okay? So it's 18 months, but again, you don't accrue interest with that. As long as it's paid for within 18 months, absolutely no problems. You're gonna have this massive box show up at your house and you're gonna go, oh my God, I can't believe I can own this TV. Like I said, much more of an entertainment center. I love the ambient mode. Yes. The sound is so incredible. I was thinking about adding a sound bar. Now I'm kind of like, well, I could, but you don't even need to.
No, it's a beautiful picture experience. It's a beautiful investment, and that's just what's great about getting it at HSN. They make it affordable to get it home, ships for free, which is great. HSN and Samsung actually double the 1-year warranty, so instead of just 1 year like everyone else gets, you get a 2-year warranty. Your biggest decision is what size, and that's really where I'm excited. We have something for the smaller apartment, the dorm room, you know, the guest room, but then we can go all the way up to the big family room. So this television is an investment, but you're investing in a #1 brand. And not just at HSN, Alice. I mean, Samsung has been the #1 TV manufacturer for 17 years.
There's a reason for it.
Well, that's just
there
it.
Are pictures.
They give us great picture. They've adapted with technology. As our needs have changed, they've changed and given us a lot of great features. So first of all, the picture quality. It's 4K. That means we've doubled the number of pixels. If you're still watching on a high definition television, you're gonna quadruple the number of pixels to 8 million. So more saturation, more lifelike, more crisp imagery. But also, more and more of what we're streaming and what's being shot and the sporting events, it's in 4K, so you're gonna be ready to watch it and enjoy it. Then you have great audio, you have object tracking. So this is a QLED television. It's a premier line from Samsung. You have Q symphonic sound. You have object tracking, so as the motion goes across the screen, it's gonna keep up with you, which is great. So the picture quality is there, the audio quality is there. Another Q in this television, aside from the one that's gonna pop up on the screen right now, is the quantum dot processor. That means it can upconvert, but more importantly, it has a quad-core system on the inside. Quad-core technology, which we normally have in our computers. So this QLED television is gonna stream and find our content that much faster. So think of it this way. You might have a television you've had for a few years, 5, 6, maybe 10 years. It has Netflix, it has YouTube, but every time I go into Netflix and YouTube, it's slow and I have to type letter by letter. I can speak to the television. I have all the apps that I like, from the newest ones to the biggest names. Apple TV is embedded in this television. Why do we like to highlight that? Apple, they sell an Apple TV on their own, which is another puck and device and purchase, by the way. Apple wanted to be embedded in the #1 TV manufacturer, so you actually get Apple TV as well. You have Disney Plus and everything like that. Those are all subscription-based, which most of us are comfortable with, but you know there's free options. I downloaded the QVC HSN app, boom, for free, which is great. So I can watch my shows and watch the movies that are on that streaming platform. Here's again is where Samsung goes a step further. We all have a lot of problems with technology and maybe our television. They give us a great solution. So I come back out, backing out of this. Yes, I'm gonna exit. Yes, I'm gonna exit. There we go. Samsung is giving us free television. So yes, I can subscribe and pay for Netflix and for Hulu, but Samsung TV Plus used to be 150 free channels. Now they're giving us over 200 free channels. This is us watching HSN live right over here, but a press of a button, I can get stuff for the kids, I can find stuff for the season if I'd like, old game shows, free television. So this is where they've gone a step further. I love this one for the holidays because it has a fireplace built into it. Boom, 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 there it is. The fireplace channel. Crackling fireplace, it's one of my free channels.
That's awesome.
It's fast, it's
and
fluid,
when you see
it's awesome.
it's so big.
So big.
Oh,
and it's all screen too, which we're gonna get into as well. They've redesigned the chassis of the television. Speaking of redesign, how many of us have remotes, right? Tons of remotes, batteries, which ones to which. This learns all the other ones, so you only need this one. But then Samsung went a step further. This is made of recycled plastic from the ocean. They got the plastic out of the ocean and made our remote controls. They put a solar panel on the back, so I don't have to worry about batteries again or getting, I can actually plug it in and charge it like my phone. Maybe it's downstairs in the man cave where it doesn't get a lot of light, but more important, the light from the Christmas tree or the window can keep it fully charged. I mean, this type of technology has been on calculators for decades, right? They now put it on our remote. So little advances like that are awesome and great. Remember, the biggest decision you have is what size television you want. A lot of people are like, I want big. I want the big screen. I want the big game experience. Right?
There's nothing like it. I'm just going to tell you. And sweet little Adriana just got her first little apartment.
Oh.
It's just a tiny one, right?
Yeah.
So I thought a 43-inch would be okay. I just got back from seeing her. I'm like, honey, I'm sorry. It looked a little small on her wall. And it's just, just a little studio apartment. So if you can do a little bit bigger, with the flex payments we're doing, with the financing we're doing, I mean, that's what really makes it so crazy affordable. Because when you think about, for example, if you buy the 43-inch, right? VIP finance that on our HSN credit card for $37.50. Or you could bump up to the 55-inch and VIP finance that for $36.11. So less, you just pay for it for an additional 6 months. But here's the thing. Number one, you have at least 2 years with this TV of no worries whatsoever because of our extended warranty. And then the other great part about it is it doesn't matter if you pay it off early, you can do that. As long as it's paid off within 18 months, you've paid no interest. So it doesn't matter if you're paying longer. And you're looking at $36.11 to bump up something like 12 inches, which really makes a big difference. Do what you can. Maybe you have a smaller space and you need that 43-inch. I will just tell you, I bought the 85-inch and I was working with a designer and she was like, wow, that's just, I can't believe you did the 85-inch. Her husband came in and said, I want that in every room. I said, I know it. It's impressive, it's incredible, and it is such an immersive experience.
Right. And that's just it. It's a big experience when we are sitting down watching a movie, whether it's the whole family or whether it's by yourself. But this is where Samsung went a step further. And we love to highlight this. It's ambient mode. Because not all Samsung TVs even offer this, but this one does. So we turned off the television. So now, as Alice and I are sitting here on Christmas morning, we don't have, a big black square, 85-inch black square in our living room. We have a piece of art. This is a picture I took on a vacation, and I projected into the television. It's matted because of ambient mode. I want to change it because it's the season. I can come down here, press of a button. I go from that color. I can go to maybe a little more subdued black and white if I want. And this is when the TV's turned off. And this is where Samsung is giving us a solution. Great, sure, awesome picture when it's turned on. But when it's turned off, you don't have the black square. You can actually put in a little motion picture, a little movement.
This is absolutely art for your home.
Right.
If you want to buy it as art for your home, shop for art for your home that is, 6 feet.
Right.
By 5 feet, because you know what you're going to pay for that? A lot more than what you're going to pay for one of these TVs. Quick update for you. If you want the 55-inch, again, with that VIP financing, $36, I have 6 dozen remaining. We are limited across the board here. The other one that right now is selling the fastest is the 75-inch. It is kind of a perfect size. And I have 128 of those. 5 flex payments, $216. The VIP financing for 18 months. It's $60 on your HSN credit card. I hope you will do that. It is a great opportunity because, like I said, you're not adding interest. So there's really no reason not to just go ahead and let us finance it for you and we ship it to you free. That box Bring it.
Here it comes.
Mine came. Mine came. The people at the condo were like, "That's crazy." I'm like, "No, really, it's not. It's awesome."
Right?
That's what it is.
And it's enjoyment every day. This is a 75-inch. The 75 and the 85-inch box come by appointment, which is important.
Right.
So you know when it's going to arrive on your porch. But more importantly, don't do what happened to me. I went to the big box store because we had to get a TV. It was like that holiday weekend. We're all at Mom's house, and we like, that's the TV we want. They brought the box out from the back, and we're like, that is not going to fit in the car. We have to like take out a seat or like,
and you know how much they're going to charge you to deliver this?
Right.
I bought a rug the other day. My shipping charge, $200. I'm like, I had this delivered for free shipping and handling.
200.
Come on.
So have you ever gone to a store and like, do you want to extend the warranty on this? We've extended it, and that's a $180 value.
Yeah.
So you have a 2-year warranty. And think of it this way. You know, we extend the warranty on the dishwasher and the washing machine. Not everyone is trying to do the dishes. Everyone wants to watch TV.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Look at that.
The TV's
How
turned
did you
off
do
right
that?
now. Okay, so there's an app you download, the SmartThings app, Android or Apple. Before we put the TV here, I took a picture of the wall, took a picture of the wall color, and then I projected it in here, and this is when it's turned off. I could reposition it, I just did this really quickly. But remember, it's adding to our living space, not taking it away. It's not being like, oh, we're sitting in front of the television. You forget it's here. While this is giving you the contrast, I want you to notice the thickness of the bezel. It is razor thin. It's about the thickness of a pencil, so it's all screen. And that's imperative because if you are thinking of going bigger, Alice, I live in a one-bedroom apartment with an 85-inch TV. I did it too. I indulged myself, and I thought it was going to be way too big and overkill.
I did too. And then I looked at it, and it was absolutely perfect. But you don't look at this TV. You don't look at an 85-inch. You experience.
I love it.
You are absolutely in a home theater experience. Let me give you another quick update, if I can. That 75-inch, okay, going very quickly again. That one with VIP 18-month financing is $60 a month. I do hope that you will consider doing whatever you can today. And when I look at the 85-inch, I mean, Bill, this is almost a half-price sale that we are doing. I will tell you, I paid more for my 85-inch than we're selling it for today.
And the thing is, you probably don't regret it either.
Of course
Because you use it every day. You enjoy it. Your family enjoys it. Company comes over. And that's just it. I'm not even home right now. My TV's on. My TV's on entertaining the dog. And that's where you really enjoy the quality of what you're getting. Remember, Samsung is great with the tech, but also they're #1 for 17 years running, giving us those nice little advancements, the solar remote, the ambient mode. I don't know if we can show wider. I would like to show just a bit of the Air Slim design.
Crazy, right?
You're going to appreciate those every day, no matter what you watch. So I pointed out how thin the bezel is around it. So that allows you to get more screen size. So if you're thinking about going 85 inches, realize it's only 72 inches side to side. Another cool feature which they redesigned, the legs on these, they're repositionable. I can raise and lower them about an extra inch.
Oh, that's a
so I can fit my sound bar through, or I can fit my cable box underneath, or maybe I can have it hang really low. Little things like that. Nice advancements. Again, Samsung's thought of it all. Even the larger sizes, the 75 and 85, you can move these feet in about 10 extra inches.
I can't believe you can do that. I've never, did the previous models do that?
I think the last 2 models did.
Okay.
And by the way, the Q60 has been the most popular one here at HSN because of the advancements, the ambient mode.
It's just,
we like to put
it's second to none.
Well, we put
you
the
may
Q60C.
tell me that it's not their top of the line. Are you going to say that? Because if you are, I will put this TV against any other TV out there. It is so incredible to look at, to experience. But the affordability of a 75-inch, an 85-inch, a 75-inch now for $1,079.99. I'm looking at an 85-inch, like under $1,600. It is almost a half-price sale. This is your moment. This is your family. This is your entertainment center. This is what we do most of the day and night. I mean, that's what's so incredible. The things we're watching have never been better. We're like in a golden age of TV, and I mean, the shows are so compelling. It's hard to go out. It's like, do you want to go out to dinner, or you want to watch that last episode? Oh, The Crown is back.
Right.
I just started watching that again.
What did they say recently? It's like, it's always so hard to commit to a movie because, like, oh, it's 2 hours long, 3 hours long. But I'll sit there and binge watch 4 episodes, which are how long.
Me too.
But that's just it. You could really get lost in the action. We want to invest in a quality purchase, especially when we use it all the time, whether it's the entire family or you at home. And the cool part about it is we have a size for every room with all this great technology. You're always going to get a sharp picture. Sure, you're watching sports, you're watching action movies, or you're just watching the news or even HSN, and the graphics are muddy, not with the processing power of this television. You see gaming going on this TV. I haven't even told you about the gaming system in the television. And I don't mean playing Tetris or, Pong. We are playing some of the big games that require action and power. So the clarity's there. The Q processor can upconvert. Great, I'm watching Friends again, love it. But that was shot in the 90s. That was not 4K. When I watch it on this television, it's 4K. When I watch It's a Wonderful Life, which was shot in the 40s, it's not 4K, but it's upconverted to a crisper image. So we all appreciate that crisp quality. And the best part about all of this technology I'm telling you about, this TV is adaptive. That means, Alice, we set up the TV in this living room, it will self-calibrate to know, oh, there's a lot of light in here, let's bring up the color. Or it's dark because it's the man cave, let's really readjust the settings without you having to chase the yellows and the blues and, oh, why is everyone purple? You don't have to worry about that. It can even do that with the audio. We've brought this TV back time and time again because you guys like the name, the quality, those features. It's not overpacked. It's just the perfect right amount of features. And it's funny, you mentioned, oh, I wish they had a 90 maybe and go bigger. They do have one size television that is larger than an 85-inch, they being Samsung. It is a $15,000 television.
Jeez.
So if you can go big, it's a perfect time. And we used to get really excited when a 65-inch was under $1,000. I mean, I'm looking again, we're under 800 with a 65-inch television.
Oh my God, it's really, our pricing has never been better. So here's the thing, if you want the 65-inch, is that the one that's most limited right now?
Oh.
Okay, 55. I have about 5 dozen left. If you want the 55-inch, which again, $649.99, 5 flex payments of $130. We will let you finance that though for 18 months. 18 months, $36 a month, $36 and I think 11 cents, okay? So that is our most limited. Our second most limited, I think, is the 65-inch. Is that right? Okay, actually the 50-inch, I have 90 left now if you want it in the 50-inch. So guys, this is selling like hotcakes. This is that time of year that we do indulge, that we say, what do I really want in my house? It's really going to make such a big difference. It's really going to have an impact on the entire family. This is it. You are looking at it and you will look at it, and every time you look at it, you will go, I can't believe I can afford this. And it's the truth. I still can't believe I can afford an 85-inch TV, but I could do it. I financed it, just like you guys really should do if you can. There's just no downside to it. The free shipping, it's a great way to let us be your banker. But I love the fact that I didn't just buy a TV. I bought a fireplace. Right. I bought art. I bought kids' pictures. Yep. I bought a giant digital photo. Yep. A shower if I want to, all of those things. This is an incredible TV. It is an incredible entertainment center.
You're upgrading the TV quality from the picture to the sound. You're upgrading your smart TV to the speed and the ease of finding content, because you could spend a whole Saturday night spelling out, Nightmare Before Christmas on Hulu and Netflix. I can just speak to the television. Then you turn it off.
So much better.
And the one thing we haven't even talked about, do you have gamers in the family? Like, I don't have a gamer in the family.
I don't have a gamer.
My nephew and brother-in-law are gamers. So when they come to my house, do I have a gaming system? Are they bored? So you see, we have the media hub. There is a gaming hub built in to this television. So they bring over their controller, this thing, and all of a sudden they can connect it to the television and be playing the game that they were playing at the house while mom was getting ready. My nephew was playing Asphalt at his house. He can log into the television and play right where he was. I did not go out and buy a gaming system and a console and have to store all that. It is in the television. So that speed and processing capability is the processor in the television. So you have your multimedia, you have your gaming, and then we want to go into ambient mode because we want to turn off the television. And I'll be honest with you, I don't always use ambient mode. I live alone, so I can go to black.
I like it because otherwise you just end up with a black TV. Right. I just really like that ambient mode. And you know what? It can change with my mood or the season, or, some people are coming over to watch a Formula One race or whatever. It can all change.
Right? And that's just it. So it's the holidays. I put the image of my niece and nephew up there.
Oh,
It's
how
matted
cute
and all
are
this
they?
stuff. They've grown up. They're not as cute anymore. They become teenagers. But the fun thing is, it's adaptable to your living space. Actually, it's funny, Alice, I'm going to share this story because you were the victim of this. We had it in ambient mode, and you'll notice this ambient mode I'm turning on, even though the TV's turned off, has a little bit of motion to it. Alice was out here, and she's looking at the TV, and she's like, Bill, look at this. It's so crisp. And I didn't have the heart to tell her the TV was turned off. But that's really what we want. We want a beautiful picture when the TV's on, and even right now, when the TV is off, it is something I don't mind looking at. Because this is what will happen in my space.
I think the color saturation is better than real life. I don't know if they enhance it or something.
Well, I think it's because we're comfortable at home.
I don't know, but the picture quality and everything is so vibrant.
And we want that. Am I going to ever get to this location in Spain? Probably not. But the cool thing is, I feel like I can be experiencing it. What I like too is I'll have this on in the background. I'm playing music. Actually, there's even audio on this one. I'm playing music. Well, I'm wrapping my presents or, taking my meetings and my calls. And remember, everyone, this is when the TV's turned off. This is the audio, the visual. So it really adds to the living space. And then, yes, when it's time to watch your shows and when it's time to binge watch on the couch, you have a beautiful picture, great experience.
So I can play the ambient picture with sound?
Different ones. So you'll notice up here, in terms of your choices, you have some cinematic ones, cinematography.
Yeah.
So these have a little bit of motion, like this babbling brook will have a little bit of motion and water sounds behind it. But then my album are ones that came from my phone, and these are just stagnant photos.
That I can just download?
Yep, and no sound on those. And then they have different artwork by professional photographers. And look at this, even wall colors.
Oh my gosh.
My walls are beige in my apartment, but guess what? When I turn the TV on, I can actually have a beige screen instead of, the big black square. So it has the gaming system, it has the multimedia hub over here, it even has a digital butler. And this is one thing I want to talk to you about real quick, because it will grow with you. It will adapt with you. Your vision starts to go, you can actually take a vision test on here, and it will actually help you have a TV for a long time. Like 10 years probably, your hearing starts to go. There's accessibility features on here for hearing loss and even vision loss. You start to go colorblind. So boom, it's an investment, but it's an investment in quality. I'm gonna come down here to smart things. So a lot of us got smart devices. I know I did during the pandemic. I can control them on this television. So the cool part about it is, you were talking about how it's an entertainment center. Sure. It's an entertainment center, but it does more than that. And our TVs, we kind of expect them to do more than that.
So I don't need like a smart home center control panel.
No.
This is it.
It's right here on your television. Boom. I can turn on the fans, the AC, the Christmas lights if I'd like to. By going into that digital butler, yes, but also just by speaking to the television, because it has that remote control with the microphone. It's easier if you have the right television.